Y'all come tune in. Come tune in. Early morning fishing trip part two. First trip. First part of the trip is already recorded. But now it looks like we got the chat room. So that's what we needed on the first time. So y'all just bear with me. Y'all boys tune back in. Tune back in. We're gonna throw this on the blue rod to see if we can catch us some more bait. Even though it's kind of big, but I'd settle for a bass or something. We got one more piece of bluegill after what we just threw out there, though. So we got the little spinner bait. I'm gonna throw it around until we get a bite. Cause y'all see these three poles. Put a little drag on that baby boy. See where we can get in on this spinner bait. Oh, look like our big pole is getting hit down there. Y'all boys tune in. Yeah, we definitely got a bite on that big pole down there. Gotta let him eat it, cause you know we got a big piece on there. I see turtles. That's not what we want to catch, is no turtle. I got my special pliers to get the hook out of their mouth if it's needed. What we on? What we on? We back for the second part. I had to go get the chat running. Well, now we got the chat running so I can see what y'all saying. For the first part, we got three poles back out. Like I said from the last video, this pole got popped off, so we got a little da-da-da. Because we only got one more piece of the bait besides what's all on the pole. So we're going to try to get some more skipjack or something in with this. While we waiting on the three poles, we got one pole right here. We got two little poles, and we got one big pole. The big pole has got hits, but I got a big piece of head on there. So I got that drag set up to where if anything does try to steal it, the drag will peel out instead of taking my pole, like my little pole almost just went in. But y'all was tapped into the first video. Y'all know first 1 minute of the trip, we already down 2 catfish. We done caught 4 catfish from being out here. And I say with this video and the last video, we only 23 minutes and 43 seconds in. And we is choking them. We started with a whole, probably a 6-inch bluegill. And this is all we have left from that 6-inch bluegill. Every hookup was a fish. One fish popped off because of this line is oh so weak. And that was the biggest catfish of the day. It was caught on bluegill and the weightless hook, Chattahoochee River. What's up, Recap? What's up, Recap? We tuned in, tuned in. We trying to put the cat daddies on the bank. But now we got two poles. We got it stuck with basically the skin of a bluegill, and we're gonna see what we can catch on these 2 little poles. Big pole got the headpiece, and it's gonna be our backup right here. Yo, what's up, Mason? What's up, Mason? As y'all see, I don't know if y'all can see that white pole in the back. We are getting hit on that pole, but there is a lot of gar out here. And like anybody know with a gar, especially when you're fishing with a regular hook, you gotta let them eat. So I got bouncing going on my big pole. That's that bluegill head. So when it get taken down, hold up, I'm probably blocking it. can't really see it. Oh, now you can. See that white pole down at the end? So when that one get taken down, we most likely gonna have, I say anywhere from a 5 to 10 pass cat. There have been 30-pound flatheads caught out of this same little spot. But let me get to throwing this lure around. See if I can get anything about the lure. We got a bite on our little pole right here again, so I'm about to go handle that. Seems like we got another bite on. Brand new video, brand new fish. Y'all let me know what type of baits y'all use for catfishes, or what type of area. Oh, big pole, big pole. Come on, you got it. See? Well, let's check that, because we might not have no bait on there. You did tear this pole up. Now we got a piece of bait, so we just gonna get it back out there, but we did get hit. The big pole got taken down. They ate the whole face off of the fish. We're gonna put some more drag on that pole. That's why I slipped that. I ain't have no drag on my big pole. Let's move this one out the way. Hopefully we still got, okay, we still got some type of bait on here. Pass that back out. In front of that other one. Unfortunately, we missed that fish on the big pole. Due to not having no drag, so it wasn't able to eat it. Best believe we're gonna get on something more. Look like my little pole getting a little action. Every time I just throw them out, either the fish are floating in the current, and now they see them. But we've been getting a decent amount of bites. Any of y'all fishing Columbus, Georgia area, Phoenix City area? It's real hot out here and the sun ain't even out. Try to give it a little walk-in presentation. Ah, he let it go right at the top of the water. That was crazy. But as y'all can see, this is my office view. Almost every morning, this is my therapy. I do not eat fish, catch and release, unless somebody wants when we catch them at the time. We did have it just run in with the environmental police because I guess it's Memorial Day weekend, so they're patrolling the waters. But one thing about it, as long as you stay respectful, I don't even have a fishing license right now, and they left me, didn't give me no ticket, didn't give me no warning, just came to see what I was doing, and they left. I get we don't like authority, but when respect is due, they show you respect, you show them respect back, and you get good outcomes. Look, I'm out here fishing, no fishing license, more than 3 rods, and they left. The only thing they told me to do was move my car from the loading dock. It don't seem like nothing hitting this big old spinner bait I got right now. So I'm gonna probably change this out after a couple more casts. Look like we got another bite on one of our little poles. Let me go check that out. Fish on. Fish on. Off the bluegill skin. Ah, he spit it out his mouth. Too much drag, too much drag. Hook couldn't sit down. That's my fault. And all we using right here is the skin. And we just had us a fish. What up, what up, what up? What y'all do, what y'all do? So we just gonna get this little skin so you don't even need no meat. They biting on straight skins and fins. But we just had one. So every piece of bait that got hit, we done lost 2 so far. But we doing good. Let me retie my hair. This junk keep going in my face. So yeah, this is what we out here doing. This is basically what consider itself my morning. It's what I like to do. I like to fish. I don't like to be sitting in the house not doing nothing. Fishing is therapeutic if you need it. How long you been fishing for today? We only been fishing for around 30 minutes. And every line I put in the water done had a hook up and a bite. Let me clean off this camera. Fishing about 30 minutes. Every line we done put out so far done got hit, bite, catfish, and we done took something down. As you see, we got one right here, and then we got 2 more back over here. Trying to get y'all a good little angle. But we just using bluegills. And at the same time, we throwing out deep, because right here in front of me, we got turtles. And if anybody know, a turtle is the hardest thing to get off the hook, because they always want to bite. But see, I got these for the fishes, and then I got some longer ones in case I catch a turtle. So I came prepared. These to get the hooks out the turtle mouth. So we got these for fishing, little short ones, get close and personal. And these for something you gotta stay away from, like unhooking gar turtles and whatnot. But yeah, our morning going good. 30 minutes of fishing and every line done went down. We done caught a fish. We lost 2. One was due to having light line on this pole when I caught that monster catfish. And I didn't set the hook on the one that was torn with this line, so as I was playing with the drag or whatever, it let it go. But we got the whole dock to ourselves. Nobody else is on this piece of the water that I'm at. Y'all don't mind me. Spark up my black. You know, it's bad for you, but it is what it is. We just trying to get on to some more fish today. Our first 15 minutes, I could say they was taking them down. But y'all know, like I said, I'm down to just that little piece of the head piece of the bait. So on these 2 little poles, I'm chancing it just fishing with the skin because they ate all the meat out of it. So I'm going to have to go get some bait. Have to catch some bait in a later time, but I'm going to wait till these poles is all good and down. What y'all be using to fish with? Or if you don't fish, let me know if you ever wanted to fish. If you are in the Columbus, Georgia area, there's a couple fishing spots I could show you. I be using grocery store baits, natural baits, artificial baits for skipjack and white bass. But the best bait you can use at where you're fishing at is whatever you catch in that area, because they're most likely already eating that. We got gar out here rolling in the water. I don't know if y'all can see that right there, but right by my line, we got a big, probably, I say, a 1 or 2 foot gar. I'm not going to exaggerate. It's probably about this long, whatever that, how long that is. I like deep sea. Wherever I live has the most common, but we use worms and small fish for. We go to the lake. Now deep sea fishing, that's not fishing. That's a survival. That's the funnest fishing you can experience, especially if you're on a boat. All right, man, we back at it. What did it say? Audio cut out. Oh yeah, I had got a phone call. My bad. I had got a phone call real quick, but we back. We just had a couple more bites while I was on the phone, but unfortunately I lost them due to being on the phone. But we back at it. We back at it like a crack at it. So while the phone was off, we did get a bite on our big pole. We got a bite on our little pole. But unfortunately I was occupied to, what's up, Dad? Out here doing a little fishing. They let that go.
Something got off.
I've been catching them all morning.
You catching them or hooking them?
Catching them. I just let them go.
Oh.
I don't eat fish. I don't like egg catfish.
Dang. Oh yeah, I figured that ought to be biting this morning. But I ain't see what these brims doing.
Yeah, they on fire. I just ain't bring no worms with me.
What you up to?
He's out here chilling.
I know that right.
I lost 2 of them today. I lost probably a good 5-pound catfish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to pull it up with this light line I had and it snapped the line.
Damn.
Let me know what we on. We got the poles back out. We finna get some fresh bait on some of them. That big pole keep getting hit, but they don't want to commit to it. I have to get us some more bait. Oh, damn, I'm catching anything. I don't eat fish, so everything I catch and release. Anything that'll bite that hook. But we mostly been catching catfish this morning. We get some more bites on the big rod, but like I say, that bait's so big. Let me throw around. Yeah, we catching anything that bite these hooks. They get on this hook, they coming out that water. They gonna go back. That's what I do on my free time. No kids. Trying to keep these turtles from biting these hooks. So I need me a boat. Oh, just to let you know, the police are patrolling down here. They had me move my car. Yeah, they made me move it up there to the parking lot. Yeah, they only came out here because somebody was riding a motorcycle or something through here. So fishing done slowed down now that I done went a little low on bait, but they still biting. We still getting them in and not blocked the way. Let me know what y'all be using to fish with. Ass bait, for bait, however you say it. Skip this around. Why is the picture so low? Get a little piece of bait, put on one of them little poles. Got him. Fish on. You got a fish on. There go another one right there. Got another little cat daddy. We got him off the hook. I wonder what I just did with that other little piece of bait. Oh, right here. Let's get another little piece of bait on there. Get this boy back in the water. Nice little cat daddy. That's the smallest one we caught today though. There he go. He got that slime glove on. Yeah, Pop, this is what I do on my free time. I don't really do too much. Just be out here fishing. Oh snap! I'm about to lose my whole bag. Look like we finna get another bite right here for a minute. Again, take it down. Loosen up that drag. I'm gonna see if I catch anything on the float. Take that off. Yeah, took that bait off, so now we down to the last piece of bait. Little chunk. We ain't gonna be out here that long. We done ran out of bait. I'm gonna see if I can catch some more bait, but if we don't catch no bait, we'll call it for today. And we're gonna hit up my panfish spot tomorrow, and we're gonna load down on some bluegills and panfish and most of the type of bait fish. But for this last part, we got 3 poles out, got 3 baits out, and it's the last 3 baits, and we're gonna see what we could get on. Y'all let me know what y'all want to see next. So y'all want to see a different spot? Y'all want to see me take it to a different spot and see what we could get on? 'Cause I do have a lot of different spots. It's just one of my main spots in the morning because of the brick we can walk on. The other spots we got to crawl to, go through bushes and everything else like that. But we don't call the total of somewhere around 7 or 8 fish already. We only been here for an hour now, going on an hour. Yeah, going on an hour. And we got 2 parts to this video. The first part when I was catching, as soon as we got here, within a minute into the live, y'all go watch that one on the last live video. They must be running with it inside of their mouth. That's crazy. Ah! I caught a skipjack on a piece of catfish. Well, we lost that piece of bait. We would have had us some bait right there. We had a skipjack, but we lost them. So we're gonna hang up the big pole until we catch some more bait. We're fishing with the 2 little poles right now. Let me recast these out. That's crazy. I had a skipjack on a size 4 circle out hook. And it just bust out his mouth. So now we down to 2 poles. 2 poles, 2 pieces of bait. We should have had that skipjack. He would have went nice on that pole for bait. You was the one that was fishing here with the worms last time when it was flooded?
Yeah. They did good last night when that water was up.
Yeah, I was there not last night, but a little earlier in the day.
Yeah. Water was up over this wall last night.
Yeah, that bluegill I was just fishing was about 8 inches.
Oh, okay. I thought some of them last night they went back.
Yeah, I just used the catfish bait. So we probably gonna be wrapping it up in about, I'd say 10, 20 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whenever this last bait get off. I'm gonna go on the other side, see if we can catch some more bait, some bluegills or something. So I'll be right back. Y'all watch the rod. Well, if you catch one that you don't want, you can go throw it back. I get it for bait. Y'all tap in, tap in. Yeah, let's add them. Down real quick, I'll see if I got something to set up this pool with. Nah, he ain't too big now. Thank you. All right, thank you. So man, just when we thought it was over, we got our dude on the pier out there hooked us up with a nice bluegill to use for bait. So we're gonna go ahead and get him on these lines. Nice little fingerling. All right. So we got us a nice little piece of bait. Y'all see him down here flipping. We'll get him all cut up. Get this head piece out there on our big rod ASAP. I don't get how he's even still alive. What you want to say to him? All right, so we're gonna go down in the nose, and we're gonna come out that bottom jaw. So now we get our fish back on. So we got that bait. Let me close this up. Jaw back up here. Yeah, I can see it. Yep. So we're gonna go ahead and get this bait back up. got us another one on. Alright. We got us another one on right quick. Oh, that one didn't turn out good. Nice little flat head. I thought it was a turtle. But then it spit the line right as I got him up to the top of the water to see what he was. So we're gonna be baiting back up all these hooks with bluegill. We're gonna use a jig head with a weight for this one. We're gonna go ahead and get these rods out. Let me get this foam standing up. All right, yeah. So that's all we're gonna be using for this. I was using the split shots. So we got a jig head. We're gonna get a piece of cut bait on there. Got a bluegill right here. We just gonna take off a skinny piece. Got all that bluegill still. This is what we're gonna be using. So we're just gonna bunch it up on there, have some little fling for the warmth, for the current to pick up. So now we got 2 poles out of fresh bait. 2 poles out of fresh bait. We're gonna see what we can get on. Did catch his worm out of the body of that fish. So I'm gonna throw this worm, a piece of worm, right on my hook. Alright, so we go get this rod reeled back up. And I'm going for skipjack, so what we're gonna be using is this little tiny spoon. I just caught a skipjack on one of my cut pieces, but as you know, skipjack either shake the hook or it just rips right through their mouth. So we'll try to get some on this little blade bait. At least to take home some bait to put in the freezer for our next trip.
You don't never go over there on the rock?
Oh, no, sir. Usually I go over there by that college, and I'll go up under that bridge, and I'll be back there. down up in there?
Nah, go down the Alabama side. So them boys fishing out there on them rock. Way over there. Them mother catching them 15, 10. Cats don't make no goddamn sense.
I gotta try one day.
I don't want them big son of bitches. Or you can park right over there and walk down through there. You'll see them out there on the rock. They fishing with these boys. Killing them big old flathead.
I believe it. All that structure up there.
You got something to put this in?
Yes, sir.
Go down Go up to the backwater up by Goat Rock. Yes, sir. When they let that water out, they let it out all at one time. These bitches gonna take a minute before they come back in. About 20 by that damn thing.
Whole little bucket full.
In the evening time, shit. Last night about 7:30, good. I was looking for one. Found a little piece that damn big and dropped it right down inside the shit, man. I was killing them big ass greens.
Yeah, I see you always usually have a bucket full of them.
I got a late start to want to run them holes.
Mm.
They about to shit. Man, money when you do that, boy.
You two have a good one. So we got us 2 new fresh pieces of belt, whoever else is still in here. So we finna get us some weightless bait back out there. And we're gonna go back weightless on this pole since that's how we was using it. All right, get us a nice piece of bluegill. That's a nice piece of bluegill on there. Go ahead and get that out. All right. What y'all on? What y'all on? Gonna go down to the end and see if I can. Oh, big bite. Big takedown. It's on that head piece. We're gonna let him eat and scream drag before we try to get him up though. I'm gonna go down here to the end and see if I can catch some skipjack out of this riff with this little spoon. Set y'all down here real quick. Y'all let me know how do y'all try and catch skipjack? What do y'all use to catch skipjack? Cause I've been using these little spoons and they work. And I'm getting bites down there on my other pole, so I'm probably gonna have to run down there to the other end. Cause I'm at the end of the dock right now. I need some new skipjack fishing tips, fishing hacks, fishing lures that work good for skipjack. I got this single hook blade right now. I usually fish with the treble hook blade, but I always end up losing them. Like I'm getting more bites down there on my other poles, so yeah, before I go ahead and walk back down this way. Oh, big takedown, big takedown. Oh, oh, oh. He on there. Got us one. This right here is on that jig head. Hold up, let me turn the camera around. Hopefully I don't drop my phone. But we got one on this little line. Let me go ahead and pull them down here so I can get them up. Reel up some of this line. So we putting them on the bait today. That's a healthier one. Let me set y'all up real quick so I can get this fish in. Okay. Big boy. Got us a big boy that time. Got us a big boy. I'm gonna get this hook out his mouth. We're gonna release him. I just put him in a bucket so y'all get a look. See my bait down there. And we got this big boy. So we're gonna go ahead and get him released back to his home. So he go tell his old lady and his children to come visit. Gotta be careful down here. Rocks are slippery. We'll catch you next time. So I'm going ahead and release him. Put y'all back down while I get these baits back situated. And the line's back in the water. So man, we got us a nice one on the cut bluegill. It's probably the biggest one of the day. As y'all see. Oh, come on, big boy. You slap me, you're gonna be used as cut bait. So we got a hunker. And we're gonna get this release on him. Go back, big boy. Tell your cousin come holler at me. Oh, got another bite. We getting taken down today. We back on, put y'all back down. So as y'all can see, we still slapping them off the cut bluegill. Where you catch where they, that one got something silver in the inside. Well, we gonna get these poles back out and we're gonna see what we can get on next. Y'all let me know if y'all tune in. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're probably gonna be doing a fishing live every week or 2 weeks or so. We're gonna be trying to get some more shorts because I'm king the short man. I love making shorts. But y'all let me know what y'all want me to do next. And we'll dang sure get on to 'em. I'm gonna go throw this lure down here at the end. Y'all watch my pose for me. Set y'all up so y'all can see the pose. Y'all watch my pose for me. So right now what we got going on, got a light action rod, got a straight shank hook with a whole bluegill back end. As you can see, that hook sticking out the side. Once it turn around, we got the hook sticking out the side. Gonna cut that essence line out and we're gonna get this back out in the water. So man, we just got all the baits back out in the water. If y'all still tuned in, thank you. Hopefully y'all subscribe to the channel so we could do this more often. And we'll get on. Let me give y'all an overview of my layout. Okay, this is the boat dodge. Normally where I park at, we got one pole, weightless bluegill, two poles, weightless bluegill, third pole, we got a jig head weighted bluegill, and the last pole, we got a bluegill head on out there. So we basically conquered this whole part of the dock. We got lines on every end, beginning, second hole, third hole, and down up to the end. So we got a pretty good setup. Like I said, we the only ones here. Right behind the Trade Center of Columbus, You come down on the boat dock, and you could do whatever you want. You got panfish, bluegills, bass, everything up in there. Everything that's bigger, that chases everything in here, is gonna be out there. But this is what we look like. This is what we're looking like. And I did release all the catfish. We got a bait in there. You got our tackle, got our knife, hook detachers. And this is pretty much my office view for this morning. We got about 20 more minutes out here. Try to use up all this bait. Poles all down the dock. We got, these are $10 Walmart combos. And I can catch anything on it. Stock line and everything. Then we got the big boy down here. This is what we just caught that monster catfish on. It's an alpha Shakespeare rod. And as you can see, it's taped up at the top. This pole has been with me for about 10 years. Same line, stock pole. Everything about these poles are stock. Did not buy any extra line. And that one is rigged up with a circle hook. It's a stationary Santee Cooper rig, so the weight doesn't move, but my weight sits at the bottom and I got about 2 foot of line to the hook, so it allows that bluegill to dance around in the water. We got 2 of the $10 Walmart poles called grit sticks. Ozark Trail grit sticks. All stock line. And they pull up catfish bigger than this pole. I caught a catfish on that pole and I got it up. Caught a catfish on this pole and it broke the line. This is an all through together rod. We got a Pro Cat reel. We got a Zebco bite a lot bottom end. We got a Shakespeare top end. And we got no eyelids. But it works. I'm gonna go ahead and get over in the shade and we're gonna see if we can wait on the bite to go down. You come up here in this little shaded area. You got your people out there on boats. You got birds trying to steal my bait. But nice peaceful morning. That is not my trash. All my trash is right here. I pick up everything before I leave. Oh, we got a bite. We got a rod going down. Oh, that's a big boy too. Oh, he popped it. Whatever that was a big boy. Sadly, he popped it. He was peeling drag. I couldn't even, I was just talking about these little poles, but whatever that was ocho big. It peeled drag and it wasn't nothing I could do about it. It just took off. So we're gonna get another piece. So the giants are coming out. Cause that one had to be a good amount of force. It was bending that pole over pretty good. We're gonna change the hooking setup. We're gonna put a straight shank. Give us a straight shank. We'll thread it through, pull it through, wrap it around. You're gonna come back through the eye. We're gonna tie like 3 or 4 knots on top of it. Cause we are fishing weightless. So that's 1, 2, 3, pull tight. Get rid of the essence line. Now we got our straight shank. Now we're gonna get us a piece of bait. We got us a head piece of the bluegill. Gonna go through the nose. And out the nose. Gonna always want that hook showing. So let me cast this rod back out. And I'm gonna pick y'all back up. I was just talking about how those poles are stock and they'll catch anything, but I think I'm investing in some either 20-pound thread line. Should be skinnier, should be tougher. But we just lost a big fish. I can't tell you if that was a gar or a catfish, but whatever it was running. It wasn't sitting there flipping like a catfish, so it had to be a gar. Because it was taking off, it was ripping drag, and I only got a little bit of line on the pole that it chose to take. Only has a little bit of line on it. Cause like I say, these are original poles, so when they break or the line comes off, all I do is rehook until the line's gone. Then I put line on it, but I'm gonna go invest because I do have a trip coming up next week going to Mississippi, so we're gonna be in Mississippi fishing. I'm gonna bring y'all a live video. I never been to Mississippi, never been in my life. I never been anywhere except Georgia. I'm from Florida originally, moved to Georgia. I ain't gonna lie, the fishing up here is a lot slower than Florida. That's because we have salt water, we have fresh water, we have brackish water. So in Florida, you got a lot of different water body types to fish from. Up here in Georgia, it's just fresh water. But we can catch gar, pinfish, catfish, needlefish, bass, a skipjack. They call it a freshwater tarpon because it's got to have moving water over its gills or it'll die. And they die pretty quick. I don't think I ever caught a skipjack that lived for me to even get it home alive. They always die soon and immediately right after you hook them. This is a long live, but we in it till we done fishing, and then this live end. We look like we getting a couple more bites over there. I really mad we couldn't get that, whatever that was on that little pole up. I wish it would have hit my big pole, and then the skipjack's mouth is only about this big, right? I got a 4/0 circle hook on my big pole. Somehow I caught a skipjack in the mouth with that on a piece of bluegill. I never seen a skipjack eat a piece of bluegill. Where y'all fishing from? Y'all go subscribe to the channel. We're gonna run it up, trying to get to 300 subscribers. So we can start doing what the big fishing YouTubers do. I go buy $200 lures, $100 pole, $3,000 pole, take it out fishing, all types of bait, grocery store baits. Y'all let me know what type of bait y'all would like me to use. Right now I'm only using bluegill. I usually use shrimp. You got chicken liver, you got Kool-Aid chicken. There's a lot of baits you can use to fish in this river that I'm fishing in. We gonna be fishing out here till 11. We got out here at like 9-ish. So we've been fishing for an hour and 30 minutes now. We have caught a whole bunch of fish. It hasn't been no just sit around day. It look like I'm getting a bite right now, but I'm gonna let them eat it. Y'all let me know what type of videos y'all like. Spin this around. It's a beautiful day out here. Look at that view right there. Y'all screenshot that and send me this view right here for my caption in my next video. It's not even hot out here, but it's hot. I'm sweating. But this is what we like to do on our free time, so I might as well pick up a live video this time. We got 2 parts of the live. If y'all joined now and y'all didn't see the first half of this video, y'all go watch the first half when we first got out here. Literally 1 minute of fishing, we already had 2 fish on the bank. We got a tally of like 10 fish now so far, and we still got at least 3 to 4, 2 to 3 chunks of bluegill that we can use. As I just used the head off of him, so that's about 1, 2, 3 more chunks. Let me recast these poles out because the current is starting to pick up. Our first bait, get it back out. I need to go get my car so it don't be a long walk. We got an 88-minute live. It's almost an hour and 30 minutes. Live streaming. About 10 minutes, I'm gonna go get my car. I'm gonna leave the poles up, but I'm gonna go get my car so I can load it all up easy instead of having to lug it all up that hill. You're gonna be taking it in. Probably go find something else to do. Gotta work today, so had to come and get my fishing in the morning time. Y'all let me know if this is the type of content I like to see, if y'all interested in fishing and everything of that sort. Because this is really what I like to do on my free time. Look like we getting the bite, but whole dot rod, that pole right there getting hit. They got 1, 2. The third pole down is getting hit right now. Let's go see what that's about. We got boats coming, so we're gonna be trying to wrap it up. We only got a little piece of bait left. That's all we got left. And every piece that went out has brought us in the fish. Some sort, different species. We caught, I'll say 2 different species today. Blue catfish and speckled catfish, channel cat, whatever they're called, with the little black dots all over them. They're like silverly. We did catch a skipjack, but unfortunately, I let him fall off the hook when I got him on the dock. I was gonna use it for bait. I guess he knew I was gonna use it for bait, so he tried his best to get back in that water. But we gonna see we get on for our last little 30 minutes. We've been putting them on the bank though. We done caught fish, so can't say it's skunk. We haven't caught that 20-pound catfish I'm out for, but we're catching something. It look like I got another catch on the pole right now, but I'm gonna let, 2 of them. I done got slack lines. It's running out now. This pole just went slack, came back up. The white pole is getting hit now. As you can see, it just got hit, probably took that bait. Got a big hook on this pole. Well, we did just get it hit on this pole. Oh, there it goes again. I think he took the bait. Nope, we still got bait on there. Throw that right back out. I don't get why it didn't take drag. My line got drag on, but for some reason it didn't snatch drag. It snatched my pole down though pretty hard. So we missed that one. Where is the make you fish? I'm sorry, I don't even know what that is. You probably have to comment or However, if you could inbox on here and show me what that is, I don't know. Never even heard that word before. Where are you from? We're getting more action out there, but I'm gonna wait till they actually hook on before I go and pull it like I just did. Like I said, because I got a big hook on that pole, so they got to get their whole mouth around that. The rest of the poles, besides one, all are fishing with bluegill hooks. And if you notice, a bluegill hook, you catch anything. You catch gar, you catch a shark. You can literally catch anything on a bluegill hook. Only thing about it is those hooks are like little wires, so if you do catch anything big and you're trying to force it in or pull it in, it bends the hook out. Basically what just happened, it bends the hook out straight and allows the fish to get off. So that's what 2 of my losses have been from, because I'm fishing with these little poles and bluegill hooks. I caught that big fish, it took off running, and what it did is stretched out my hook all the way straight as if it was a needle or something. And that's how that fish just got off. But we put some catfish style straight shanks on 2, and we got catfish octopus hook on 1, and then we got a big 4-aught hook on our big pole. Let me see, it sounds like the water people are coming down, so I might have to reel up my poles. Yep, let me reel up my poles so we can get from out of here. Y'all tune in to the next video.